Hi, and welcome back to Two Silly Gooses Doing Stuff. So maybe like a week or so ago, we found this massive desk on the side of the road, and we brought it home because he needs a new desk anyway. So now we get the beautiful pleasure of trying to fix it up a little bit. When we picked it up, there was like 3 inches of snow on the top of it, so the top definitely needs to be sanded down and restained. So we're trying to figure that out this morning. So we're gonna sand that down to try to match the color of the desk currently. We got a few little nicks and stuff here that we gotta try to fix as well, and I think there's like a chunk of a leg missing right there.
Do we read instructions around here? Kinda. I skimmed through them real quick. I don't know when we gotta replace those, but I'm not looking forward to it.
I was trying to find a screwdriver to open the stain. I couldn't find one.
Yeah, so we gotta clean the garage.
Yeah.
Alright everybody, we're gonna start cleaning, so we're gonna check back in when we're done with that.
We've been cleaning the garage for hours. Look at it. I wanted to show you guys the part of this project that I don't think either of us are looking forward to. We have to move everything out of this room to get the desk in there. And I don't think either of us are looking forward to that. Are you looking forward to moving all that shit?
No, I'm allergic to work. Fuck, I'm allergic to work. No.
We're getting ready to go to Menards. We're doing one last survey of the desk. Wow. Okay. What are you thinking we need here?
I don't know.
We think we got the stain color figured out. So, on camera, so we've been really messing around with this guy. And on camera, it doesn't look like it matches. It looks way too dark. But in real life, it looks better.
Well, this top's also a lot lighter than the bottom.
Yeah, we want it to match there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Off to Menards.
Finally, I've been looking everywhere for this. I'm so fucking thirsty. I don't know how much I trust this voodoo voodoo shit, but we can try it if you believe in it. Hope it works. I never knew you could do it like that. I just knew you could get your sanding surface wet, but I didn't know you could like have like whole liquid.
I think we're gonna want a stripper too, because we need something that's gonna get the varnish off.
What are you talking about?
We're here for the wood stuff. What color do we need? Gunstock.
Yeah.
They don't have it. They don't have the putty and the coloring.
Uh-oh. What colors do they have it in? Because you might be able to get away with like a English chestnut or a red oak.
I got colonial maple, but that's super white. Red mahogany, cherry, and walnut. This is what we're looking at, trying to figure out what color putty to get, because we can't get what we actually need. I'm thinking I'm probably just going to get the red chestnut.
They have that one?
No. Fuck. Damn it. This is walnut.
So walnut would probably be fine.
So I think we should get the walnut one. It's the leg and then the drawer. The drawers, some of those have some good stain chunks missing. Purity is gun stock. You gotta get the wood finish also.
So, this is the high gloss for the oil. What's up with this triple thick? Is that like, ooh, that's probably more what we want, huh? It's like fucking, almost like it's been glazed in like resin.
Love doing last minute research in the store.
Yep. Clear glass, yeah, baby. Yep. It's gonna shine. So, gang, we're back from Menards. About to start on this. Just had to take a little shit break, you know. Piss baby. She was like bomb blasting me out, and then was like, I gotta shit. And I'm like, man, I'm ready to start this. Not shitting time, it's starting time. So we got the garage pretty fucking clean today. At least super organized. This stuff will work on when the desk is moved. Yeah.
Now we're standing. While he's doing that, I'm gonna take this wood putty and try and fix some of the cracks in the drawer. So after reading the directions on the putty, I can't put this on until after we've like fixed the drawers. If you wanted to fix the drawers,
What do you mean fix the drawers?
like if you wanted to sand those and restand those,
Oh.
we'd have to do that first before I put this on, according to the directions.
Oh.
So do you want to redo
We gotta look at them.
at the drawers?
Yeah, we gotta
All we really have to do is just the fronts.
yeah, but I mean, like, I haven't really looked at the drawers yet. I was kind of doing the top.
We're changing grits,
We got the wrong size, so they don't quite fit.
but it still works. We're not professionals. We learn as we go here. Don't take our advice for nothing.
We're professional amateurs.
We are professional amateurs.
You wanted to do it, right?
We're changing grids!
Alright everybody, what seemed like fucking forever, we're finally at the stage of where we can damp rag this and then start smearing some stain up on here. That's a wild transformation. And the thought that I was having while I was sanding this down was I can't find any joints on here. So that means that this had to be one entire piece of wood. So there was a tree that was at least that big around, if not bigger, to get this piece out of here. And can you believe someone just threw this right onto the side of the road like it was garbage?
Into terrible weather, too.
Left the snow right on top of it and everything. It's the desk locks. It's gonna be nice. I'm all powdery. All right, everybody. So we had to wipe down this desk with a damp cloth before we could apply the stain, and so that gave me a little bit of downtime. And while I was hanging out, I noticed this logo, and doing some research, we seem to have found the desk sold previously to someone in Georgia for $1,750. So I'm like, this just got way cooler in my mind, because I'm like, from free to almost $2,000, like, let's fucking go.
Not this desk specifically, but one by the same company, basically the same desk as this.
It looked damn near the same. I'm going with it. I hope that gets you well enough. There. That should be doing the whole thing.
Woo! Sorry, desk.
Alright guys, I can't tell you how excited I am, but seeing it, the progress as it builds, like, oh my gosh. I just keep being over here like, oh my gosh, like, it's real, I own this is mine. Like,
look at that.
From trash to treasure, like,
oh, dude.
Like, oh my gosh. I can't wait to pretend to be a businessman on this and just, you know, do my little stupid.
That looks so nice compared to when we fucking brought it to the house.
Yeah. I can't wait to get a high gloss on there and make it look like it's resin coated on that top. Like,
Our little panties are destroyed right now.
Yeah. Sopping. Soaked to the core. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's gonna be fucking
10 out of 10.
How many?
10 out of 10.
15 out of 10. Alright, now we gotta let this dry. I don't know how long to let it dry. I'm gonna say probably a couple hours.
I was gonna probably honestly just give it overnight.
For reference, it's like 12:30.
It's 12:45 right now.
So overnight sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
We've also worked really hard and I feel like earned the break.
We're actually gonna go shoot another video right now, but it's like a half a break shoot video. If that makes sense to anyone watching.
It's light work.
Light work.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the desk restoration. Today I was attempting to sand these fronts down and take off the knobs so we can get them all nice and cleaned up while Sarah's away at a concert. But I'm not sure we'll be able to sand today because I see this line here which makes me concerned that this is like something pressed onto another piece of wood. And I don't know if we're gonna sand too much off and expose something that we shouldn't, so I'll have to do some more research on that. But for now we can at least get these knobs off and get them in some Brasso. Alright everybody, so I got all the knobs taken off of everything. I found the Brasso. Apparently all you have to do is scrub it, so we'll do that later. For right now I think I'm gonna do just a little trial on this piece of sanding it down and see how it looks, because I figured with it being this small, if I did end up having to repair or replace something, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. So we're gonna see what happens. All right, everybody, so we're back. I've sanded this down to 220 grit. I went through all my different sizes and it doesn't look too bad. You know, the thinness seems fine. We didn't take off very much at all. Even the uneven part seems like it'll be okay. So I think I'm gonna do the rest of them and then we'll check back in when I'm done with that and see what it all looks like before it gets ready to be stained. Whew! Holy heck, pals, that was 2 seconds for you, but I think close to 2 hours for me. But everything's back to 220. It all looks like actual wood color, so it's ready to be stained. Stuff like that, we're gonna probably just have to stain over. Or like this type of stuff, we'll probably just have to stain over top of it and then fill it with some wood filler, but I think it'll be all right. I'm gonna go take myself a much needed break. My hands feel all like tingly from the vibration of the grinder wheel or whatever, the sander. After my break, we'll probably check in when we're doing Brasso knobs or staining this. I haven't decided yet, so this is what the knobs are looking like now. I'm just gonna give them a quick wash. All right, everybody, we're at our next grit. About to switch over to the 120, and then we just got one more after that, and then we can probably start to stain. So check in when we switch over to 220. Ignore this, I'm working hard. All right, kiddos, so we got it all down to 220 town, but like we did for the top, I think I'm gonna go back over it with a light, just breathe through the discs, just back through the discs again, just to really make sure everything's even and the stain takes. And I'd rather be safe than have to redo it after I stain it and poly it and all that. So we'll check back in once we're done, back to 220 again. So see you in, it'll be seconds for you guys, but maybe like an hour and a half for me. All right, everybody, we got our pile of sanded drawers. Time to switch over to good old 220. All right, everybody, so we're at this point with the writing surfaces. They're at 220, beautifully smooth, just ready to be stained. I'm gonna take yet another break because my hands feel like they're vibrating when they're not even moving. You know, like when your like leg falls asleep and it tingles, that's what they feel like when I touch anything. So I'm just gonna take it easy, and yeah, we'll check back in when we have more progress.
Welcome back to day 3 of the Deskoration.
We're doing this. I didn't want to. Somebody got off work and felt like she needed a project. So I don't even know what step we got to do today.
I'm over it. It's getting done today.
I don't know if that's true, but
It's fucking getting done today. I'm so over having this not done. We have patchwork to do. I want to do one more sand on everything. So we need to clean up, get to sanding. Let's have a chat. Take a seat. So, a couple things about this Deskoration. We're only doing it good enough for us. We're only doing the top of the desk. We're only doing the face of the drawers. That's all that we need to do for it to be good for us. So don't come in our comments like, you're not doing that. It's just It's not for you guys, it's for us. We're not professionals. We don't want to damage this thing more than we already are trying to get it to where we want it to be. So we're not gonna fuck it up even more. And that's all I wanted to say.
okay, we're going on to the next thing. So what are we doing?
We are getting ready to stain everything finally.
Finally.
All the drawers are sanded and wiped. We should probably take a microfiber, wipe them just one more time to make sure.
Couldn't hurt.
We're finally staining everything else.
It couldn't hurt.
Probably would not hurt. All right, everybody. We got all of our stations set up to stain these bad boys. Let's get to staining.
Oh shit, we're supposed to be wearing our masks.
Too late.
Fucking not too late. Putting my shit on, I already can't breathe. Iggy.
Yeah, let's lose my shit.
thingy.
This one could have been sanded a little bit better than this one.
Oh well.
Oh well. You live and you learn, right, folks? Wow.
Yeah, wow indeed.
It looks so nice. I need.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up.
It's so tight on my face. Oh, my tiny lungs. It looks good though.
Yeah, it does look good. Yep, sure does.
Alright.
Now what?
We'll check back tomorrow. All right, it's the next day. It's about 12 hours later. We're coming to check on everything. They look nice. They feel dry. So that's good. I don't think we need to do more than one coat.
Probably not.
No, I don't think so. And then like these spots, I think will help like when we use the putty. I think spots like that will be covered up better.
These for sure.
Yeah, these for sure the putty will help with. And then the one corner over here that you were worried about, honestly, now that it's stained, looks fine. We could probably hit that spot again just super duper lightly if you wanted to.
Yeah. It don't look too bad now that it is all stained up.
Yeah.
Like you said. Yeah, we could do this corner again too a little bit.
Yeah. So we got very minor touch-ups to do real quick before we go back inside and before we can... I mean, I guess some things we could do finishing on. Just like whatever has to get touched up won't be able to get finished on.
Right. Most of them need touch-ups.
Well, the putty can't go on until after the finish, I think. Let's read the instructions for the putty real quick. That way we know how the fuck we're using it. Easy to use, quick and permanent. Non-hardening and bonds welded wood. Colors can be blended for custom matches. Directions. Number 1, stain and top coat before applying the putty. 2, surface must be clean and dry. 3, press putty into nail holes or minor imperfections. 4, wipe excess putty from surrounding area with damp cloth and it will not harden to a sandable surface. So the fact that the wood is like raw right now, we can't put this on. We gotta put our top coat on. So now we need to look at our top coat instructions. So go get that out of the box, please. This is the top coat that we're gonna use.
Should we put the stain on the spots that we think need a little bit more, like a touch-up?
Today?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna do that before we go back inside.
Okay, because if it looks good enough, we honestly might not even have to wood putty all of it. You know, like these corners aren't so horrible.
No, we don't have to
wood
wood
putty
putty
dark enough.
Yeah, we don't have to wood putty all of the spots. Just like
Whatever, I see.
like the spots that are chipped and like a couple like big spots on the drawers that I kind of maybe went a little hard on to like make them smoother.
Yeah, you did.
It looks better than it did. But yeah, that's what we're gonna use the putty on. And then this. So the prep, we did all that. The prep, it says, you know, clean it off, sand it from 120 to 220, which we did. Remove all the dust, which we had to do to stain it anyway. So we'll have to wipe it all again before we use all the products because no dust for any of them, is what it says. Existing finished wood may be refurbished without complete removal of previous coating. Using a furniture polish for many years, wood can absorb contaminants that interfere with this stuff. The surface must be free from wax, silicones, oils, or other contaminants, thoroughly cleaned. Yeah, so basically you just wipe it off and then put that on there. Easy peasy.
Polyurethane, triple thick polyurethane directly over cured stain. Test a sample for product compatibility for best results. Use this brand of wood stain, but I don't think that matters. Stir before using if application has been sitting longer than an hour. Do not shake. For best results, use temperatures between 60 and 90 degrees Fahrenheit. It's pushing 16 here, but...
So we might have to wait a little bit longer.
Apply using a high-quality synthetic bristle brush. Apply in the direction of the wood grain in one thick, smooth, uniform coat. If refreshing a previously coated surface or a second coat is desired, sand lightly with 220 grit. Allow approximately 2 hours to dry to touch. Dry times will be extended in high humidity. Allow 48 hours to cure before moderate use of project. Allow 7 days for total cure of project. And then this has harmful vapors. May affect the brain or nervous system, causing headache, dizziness, or nausea. Causes eye, skin, nose, and throat irritation. Harmful if swallowed. So don't drink, inhale, lick, poke. Use all your fucking, you know, oh, don't say fucking. Use all your PPE, personal protection equipment. The battery's on that's gonna die.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna do some touch-ups, and then our area where we live is a little chilly, so we have to unfortunately wait.
bipolar weather. Do not shake. It was 80 yesterday.
We have to wait to put this on, so we're just gonna do some touch-ups real quick, and then we'll check back in when we're finally putting the top coat on with you guys. All right.
It's rolling.
All right, touch-ups are done. It ended up turning into just like a thin second layer on all of the drawers, but that's okay. So now we're gonna take our cold asses inside, because it's rainy and it's cold, and
this is gonna need a couple days to dry anyway.
yeah, we're hoping that it lightens up just a little bit. So
we'll need better weather.
Yes, definitely. Look how wet it is here. We'll check back with you guys in a couple days for an update. Hello and welcome back to day 4,328 of the Deskoration. Alex is at work. It's my day off. Normally I would not be here this early in the day. However, I was going insane sitting at the place that I stay. So I came over early today to work on the desk here. So what I'm gonna do is just real quick, we're trying to poly the desk tomorrow. So that's another reason that I'm here today. So the desk here, I just want to stain this band, and I'm not gonna sand it down. I am going to just stain it. There was an accidental test patch on the back when we were staining it the second time, where the stain just went like over the varnish and it looked totally fine. So here's the test patch. It's from like here to like here, and it looks fine. It hasn't come off. It dried okay. So yeah, it dried totally fine. So I'm just gonna take our stain real quick and just put a very thin layer over just the band of the top of the desk to make it look newer and like it is more cohesive, I guess. And then after this dries for 24 hours, we should be able to poly tomorrow. I don't think we're gonna poly the band, but that's something for me and him to discuss later. So let's get to staining this bands here. I just realized I should have given you guys a before and after, but as you'll find watching our videos, we're both really bad with before and afters. So hopefully this is like our first major project where we've like documented it and have like needed before and after pictures, and we never got them. This whole video has been its before and after. So hopefully after we're done with this, we'll have learned our lesson and we'll get better about documenting it. Cause like, I don't know about him, but I talk about like shit that we do, and I have coworkers like wanting progress pictures, and I'm like, you'll be lucky if I take any progress pictures. I'm like, you'll be lucky if I remember to just take them, let alone actually do it. It's the remembering that we're bad at. I don't know, you guys are so far away you probably can't see it, but I'll give you a good walk around the after and you'll be able to tell. Okay, I have like a side and a half left to do, so I'll show you a real quick before and after before I finish. Okay, so this side I just finished. It looks a lot better. This side is finished. Wow, it looks so nice. All right, so we can see where I started here, and then this was all done. And then right here is where you can see. This is all the before. This is what I'm trying to cover up. Here's the other side. And then if you watch, it goes around the corner and it looks so much better. If you're wondering how I'm getting into all those little grooves, I'm using one finger like this, dipping it into my stain, and then using like the tippy part of my nail and like scratching the stain in almost. One little finger. That's it. That's all you need. Alrighty, boys and girls, the band is stained. It looks so much better even on camera. Wow, and I'm using my phone. We've been going back and forth between using his GoPro and my little shitty just like point and shoot Canon camera. I decided to use my phone for this because I didn't want to try and find one of the cameras. But, oh my gosh, like, that looks so much better. Like this whole section right here, because this is where you sit, was so worn. And I mean, other than the scratches, you could never tell. Look, I have stain on my shit, on my mask, and it looks like literal shit.
We're back. We're doing the poly today. Finally. Almost done. We have to stir. Do not shake. The cream. The crema. And then we get to do a little smear. No. So right now we're getting the poly stirred up, and then we're gonna throw it on every surface that we sanded and stained. We are in the home run here, people. The home stretch, I should say. Would you say this is sufficiently stirred?
Yes.
It hasn't changed color or consistency, so
it doesn't look as bubbly as when we opened the can.
And the bottom doesn't feel as thick.
So I'm saying that's stirred because it's the same as the stain. The stain doesn't feel as thick once you get it all stirred.
It said absolutely do not shake on the instructions, and now I have to
unfortunately
we
wait.
Just got bipolar weather. Apply using a high quality synthetic bristle brush. Apply in the direction of the wood grain in one thick, smooth, uniform coat. So I would say wood grain's probably up and down, right?
It looks
It's the way that the lines go. So what brush are you recommending me?
The desk is gonna be a bitch. Look how long that thing is, and we have to do that in one coat.
One uniform swoop.
Okay.
Well, I mean, this shit goes for a long way. I've been dripping this off for high pour. What brush should I use? I'm gonna start with the drawers. All right, everybody, which brush should we use? That's right, this brush. So I don't know how to paint, so I'm gonna grab the metal and wickety wickety.
That's how I always
and
do
just
it.
do a little dippy, do a little dance, make a little love. Wait, I need a fucking mask. Where's my thing? Gonna kill ourselves some chemicals. Don't be like me. Wear your PPE. All right, call me Bane. I was born in the darkness. You adopted it, Batman. Batman!
Hey, bucko, that's who you sound
Hi, bucko. Today we're going to review the worst 7-Eleven in my city, bucko. Bucko. Alright, so just do a little... This one, right? Or
Yeah.
this one?
They're the same brush.
Well, god damn it. We did the whole door segment for nothing. So do a little dance. It's probably plenty, right?
Yep.
And then make a little love. Uh-oh. I probably fucking fucked that up.
That's what I mean. That's why I was like, the desk is gonna be so hard. Get that goop. You see that goop?
That?
Yes. You can tell he's not a painter.
So then come do this.
I was trying to get you to do something.
Dude, I'm fucking it up. That don't feel right. Yeah, you're gonna have to do that one, dude. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. If it wasn't 110 years old, I wouldn't give a shit.
You gotta be my can holder.
You can be my can, baby.
I can something away your pain. I can be your canvas, baby. Pick up my can.
writing surfaces. You want the big brush?
Probably.
We're going to get the big brush, boys. Big brush, boys! Thick boy summer, big brush, boys. Thickums. Oh yeah.
I don't know, because these bristles don't seem as, like, stiff.
Okay. Swap.
Yeah, this one seems better.
Wah, wah. Oh my goodness, everybody.
It's finally happening, you guys!
Yeah. Yeah. I think the 7-day wait to let this dry is going to be the hardest part.
Yep. We've already been at it for about 5,000 days.
Feels like it. Been at it for about 5,000 days, never made it as a wise man.
Couldn't cut it as a poor man renovating.
This is how we tried.
To restore the desk.
This is how we tried.
To restore this desk.
It's not
Please don't come at us in the fucking comments.
It's not like us to be professional. We're just amateurs in a garage and But on the real, I'm glad this shit is getting done, man. We'll check back in when we got a full smear. We'll check back in with you guys when we got a full smear. All right.
It's done.
Wow. So shiny. Oh my god.
I want to get out of this mess.
Ow. Dude, it does stink in here.
I like the smell.
All right. See you in 7 days. It's like a whole fucking week. You ain't got it front. All right, guys. I'll check back in 7 days. Good morning, everybody. I'm a little hungover, and I'm kind of thirsty. So I came to look for my bottle because I think I left it in here. So I figured we could look at this and see where we're at. You can tell it's still wet, but she's gonna look good. I do not see my bottle though. Darn. Darn, darn, darn. I think it's in my truck.